start this video up here. Remember, if I'm looking up here, it's because I got the YouTube up here and you guys are here, okay? I love you guys on Instagram. Thank you so much for supporting the page. Thank you for supporting my live streams when I go live. I am grateful to each and every one of you. So, yeah, like I had mentioned, without any further ado, what's up, what your boy, guy named Ty, and today is another episode of Trainer Talk Tuesdays, where me, Ty, the trainer, talks to you guys about some things around fitness. Now, originally what I wanted to do is I wanted to come and talk to you guys about, or guys and girls, about the 10 benefits of exercise. But as I was writing it out, as I'm doing research about it, as I'm going deeper into it to really bring you value, something dawned on me. You already know. You already know. There's not, like, the 10 tips and 10 benefits I can give you about exercise, you have already heard a million times from all sorts of trainers everywhere. From the most famous guys to people that aren't famous and everywhere in between. You've heard these things already. Okay, you already know that it helps you with longevity. You already know that. You already know that it helps you decrease disease. It helps with disease prevention to keep you safe, healthier, longer. You already know that exercise helps with cognitive function and brain health. You already know that it improves your sense of well-being. You already know that it helps you have better joint health, especially as we're aging and everything. You already know that it helps you have a higher bone density and how important that is as we age, so that we can age gracefully and pain-free and still be powerful past our primes. Maybe make a new prime for ourselves. You already know that. You already know that it helps you have more energy and that it helps you have better sleep. And you definitely already know, because you've heard this everywhere from Cosmo, Men's Health, every sort of magazine talks about this, that it helps you have a way better sex life. You already know all this. So the question is, why aren't you doing it? What has been stopping you? What is getting in your way from achieving the goals that you want and the things that you want and the benefits that you already know exist from fitness and training and working out and moving your body and sweating and feeling good and getting those endorphins going and all those things? You already know it all. What do you need me for to tell you about it? What's actually getting in your way? Where are you on the journey? I often talk to folks that are just starting out. I like to focus on the guys that are just getting started, don't know where to go, because I know how confusing it can be to be in those places. I know how hard it can be to be coming from being such a skinny person, and you can't put on a gram more of muscle or weight, and you're eating like crazy, and you're taking mass gainers and all these things. Maybe you're not really interested in weights, you're more interested in calisthenics. I know what it's like to be there. I already know what all these benefits are. And I knew it then, and it was hard for even me to get started and get into it. So knowing is half the battle. Knowing is really useless until we put it into practice. Okay? So because you already know these things, I'm not gonna go over them. I know I just talked about all of them. But the next step is in my mind, in my eyes, way more important. It's actually taking the first step. Start exercising. Start moving. Move your body just a little bit more today than you did yesterday. Do 5 more squats today than you did yesterday. Walk a little further today than you did yesterday. Challenge yourself more today than you did yesterday. Because you already know all of the benefits of exercise. You already know how good it makes you feel because you've experienced it. Maybe you were already on a path and you fell off completely. Maybe COVID really got to you and you completely let all of your fitness fall to the wayside. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Hell, I gained you know how they call it, they say freshman 15, because freshmen that first get into college, university, they gain 15 pounds because they're just eating and they stressed out and they eating and all that greatness. Well, I got my COVID 20. I got me a COVID 20. But in a way, I lost a bunch of muscle and gained a bunch of fat during COVID, which was not fun. And I felt terrible. I'm a trainer. I'm out here trying to help people be better and develop themselves and not fall off the horse once they get on, and keep it moving in a certain direction. And sometimes I have my faults as well. I get it. But you already know about all these benefits of exercising, working out, and all the things that come from it. What has actually been stopping you? What's been getting in your way? And how do we move it out of your way? That's what I want to talk to you about. Now, in the last live stream, we went over a little bit of how gains can help you build an empire. We said rule your body and then rule the world. It's a lot of fun to even think of it like that. But one thing that we went into was assessing where we currently are at. And I want to go macro. I don't just want to talk about fitness with this, because you know what? We're such multifaceted people. There's so many aspects of our life that fitness goes into. It's not just the body. And that's something that I always try to teach and share with my clients, or show them, hey, you see how we're assessing where we're at right now with our physical well-being, with our exercises, how many push-ups and squats and pull-ups you can do. Yeah, sure, we're just looking at numbers, but we're getting a baseline to see where you are and where we can get to. Now, you could apply the same thing to your finances. What is happening with your finances? How do you assess that? How much money is coming in? How much is going out? Do you budget? Do you know how to budget? Do you know how to get more back from your taxes? Do you know how to write off? There's a whole bunch of tools that are there. The first thing is assessing. And one of the biggest things of it is taking a honest look at yourself. Even I've been guilty of looking at things with rose-colored glasses. And that doesn't serve you in the long run. Take an honest, hard look at yourself. Whether it's, hey, I'm going to stand here and look in the mirror and actually see me for who I am. See everything that's happening. Maybe you're walking up a flight of stairs and you're like, whoa, that actually winded me a lot. Hey, that's an assessment. Where are you? This is another opportunity for you to see exactly where you are and where you could be. Because the could be is, okay, 5 years from now, this set of stairs could be 10 times harder if I don't do anything to change it now. Because as we age, we decrease steadily. We're always decreasing. It's crazy. So then the question becomes, do you want it to be worse or do you want it to be better? Okay, maybe you have to start making changes. Okay, I'm no longer gonna allow myself to, when I go up those stairs, to be absolutely winded. Or I'm no longer gonna allow the end of the month to come and I have no money left. I'm not gonna let the end of the month come and I'm still just ordering food because I didn't plan out my nutrition or what I'm gonna eat or how I'm gonna eat it. Assess yourself, not just in fitness. Assess holistically. Assess yourself emotionally. So many people just wait until we're burnt out. We have nothing left to give. We've given all our energy to everyone around us. We haven't reinvested any of our energy into ourselves. We haven't taken time to have gratitude for ourselves. But we're very quick to tell all of our friends how to do it. So assess yourself physically. What's happening with your physical body? Assess yourself mentally. Okay, what did I learn yesterday? What did I learn today? What am I committed to learning tomorrow? When's the last time I read a book? I think the average, well, this is studies for America, but the average person reads like 2 books a year or less. It's absolutely crazy. Like once you've graduated high school, college, whatever, a lot of people just stop reading. They stop learning and consuming knowledge the way that they should. And it's so sad. For your mental assessment, personal mental assessment, not medical mental, but where's my mind going? Maybe you ask yourself that. When's the last time I picked up a book and read it cover to cover? When's the last time that I did some mental math equations? When is the last time that I was at the store and before the cashier could tell me how much my total is, I told them exactly how much it is and the exact change for them to give me? What's happening with your mental acuity? So, step one, we assess ourselves. Now I'm gonna bring it back to fitness for a second, because it's pretty easy to do. One of the things that I love to do personally, body fat test. Okay. Now, these days, there are so many tools available to us. This is a smart scale with a body fat reader in it. It also does bone density, tells you your water weight, a whole bunch of other stuff. I think it's pretty damn cool. So assessments are getting so much easier. As much as I love to assess people as a trainer, more times than not, I tell my clients, hey, buy one of these, step on it once a week, you're good to go. All the data can also be sent to me so I can check in with them. Another one is gonna be like strength. Now, a lot of people can't even do one push-up. Well, let's see how many push-ups you can do in a minute. And then based on your age and your gender, based on your age and your sex, I should say, you'll be able to see where you are. And then we want to start setting goals and everything else, and that's conversations for another time. But today is just looking at ourselves objectively, how to properly look at ourselves. One tool that I actually really love to use, and I do this assessment at least once a year, maybe twice a year. I'll reach out to about 5 very close friends of mine. And what you do with that, so these 5 close friends, you ask them, what would you say some of my best characteristics are? What are some of my worst characteristics? Okay? And you ask them to be absolutely ruthless, especially with the worst characteristics. You don't want them sugarcoating any of this stuff. Simply because this is an opportunity for you to develop yourself further. So if they're telling you things that you want to hear, they're not helping you. They're actually hindering you. So this has to be people that you trust, and people that you trust will give you objective, honest information. You remind them, hey, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. If I'm a selfish asshole, tell me. Like, if I'm a miser with money, tell me. So that I can self-correct and course correct. There's so many aspects of fitness that are so valuable to us in the long run, to become so much more than we currently are. We may learn them through the physical application of developing a body, of developing this physical vessel. But when we take the fundamentals that we learn within our bodies and apply them to other aspects of our lives, that is the key. And in my opinion, a fast track to success. So we'll do a quick recap. I know I kind of went all over the place here. 1, you already know all the benefits of exercise. So you may never need to hear this again because you already know. And if you don't know, go back to the beginning of this video and you'll get a quick recap if you don't know by now. Number 2, assess where you are. Assess your mind, your body, and your soul or spirit. Okay? The mind covers education and a little bit of emotion and everything in there. The body covers your physical well-being, and your soul covers the rest. Anywho, I hope that you guys got some value out of this today. Check out the Ty Aaron's podcast, Ty Aaron's on YouTube, and Ty Aaron's on Instagram, pretty much on every social media platform. TYEAARONS. If you enjoyed this talk today, smash that like button, smash that follow button. Make sure you share it with someone you love, and I will see you later. Peace.